Mga kaibigan, isang magandang araw sa lahat, especially for those people who are in the different countries, in different area, and different world, mga kaibigan. Thank you so much that I am here today in order for us to discuss, in order for us to deliver for those things that I need to be discussed right now, especially those questions, no, mga kaibigan. And also in the first place, because I am talking here about a biblical and talking here the things it's all about the applications. I am not expert, I am not those lawyers or the pastor itself, mga kaibigan. I am only a simple human. I am only a simple things that I have here, mga kaibigan. I am here, mga kaibigan, in order for us to deliver more things in our life. It is our first live today because I need to answer more things because, mga kaibigan, there is a lot of questions here, mga kaibigan. I'm very sorry. It is my first live today. It's all about Sunday ngayon, mga kaibigan. If I am not mistaken, it's around 12 o'clock na, mga kaibigan. Just we are done to take our one rice a day because we have only one rice, mga kaibigan, in the first place. So thank you so much those people who are listening, especially in our Facebook page. I am very much happy to all of you. This page, without your support, without there is no strength at all, mga kaibigan. But I am here talking about certain applications. It is because biblical wisdom is principal foundations that I am talking about, mga kaibigan. Because there is a lot of people that do not understand what most understandable things to be heard in our universe, mga kaibigan. Because universe, mga kaibigan, they do not like to be given those people, what do you call is that? Talking about favoritism, equality. It is not all about the things that discussing right now. Biblical foundations, mga kaibigan, it is foundations, principal foundations of every humanity in this universe, mga kaibigan. I'm very sorry, by the way, I'm very sorry for my background because I am here in my bahay kubo, mga kaibigan. I am here to answer all the questions, mga kaibigan. No, para matubag na lang po na ako tanan. Biblical wisdom is a principal foundations. It is because dito ho tayo nakabase all the things. Even those people, they do not like to believe God. They do not like to believe Jesus. They do not like to believe the Creator itself, mga kaibigan. But if you are reading this, mga kaibigan, even all the things, all that we have in the discovery of the science are put in the Bible. Even you believe in or not, are in the Bible. So that's why biblical wisdom is biblical foundations, mga kaibigan. It is a principal foundations of everything in this universe in order for us to understand. Because those peoples na, mga kaibigan, na hindi po nakakaintindi, there is a lot of trials to be go on in our life along the way. Just all about to know what is all about the wisdom that we have, mga kaibigan. Ang sabi po ng Biblia is to survive, is to understand because of the wisdom. Because people did not wisdom to go into solutions in every problem, mga kaibigan, ay nagagalit ho ang Diyos dyan, mga kaibigan. Everything, mga kaibigan. Because bakit ho pumasok or why the viruses of the sins will put it into the earth? Because of Adam and Eve, mga kaibigan. So that's why in every humanity to understand what is the creations and then read it in the Bible, no, mga kaibigan. The first institutions was established by God And first institutions established by God is the institutions of marriage in the Holy Covenant. So that's why mga kaibigan, in the Holy Covenant of God, it's all about the things to understand that the first solemnized or the marriage to be solemnized by God is considered as a perfect marriage in the Garden of Eden. Ginoo mismo ang nagkasal nila, mga kaibigan. And the second institutions was established by God is all about the Holy Sabbath. Anything. Kahit you read it, the Utopian Bible, the Book of Enoch, and everything, the Holy Sabbath ay nasa Biblia ho, mga kaibigan. So that's why it is continued to be destroyed and distract and to be breaking down by the seven princes of hell. I think before, itong tinatawag nilang Satanas na to is isa lang ba? But according to my readings, mga kaibigan, hindi pala to isa. The seven princes of hell, ang pinakataas na sa kanila ay si Lucifer. Lucifer did not come to the earth in order to tempt the humanity in the civilized. Si Lucifer pumunta po dito sa lupa, hindi po dahil tintalon niya tayo. It is because of the pride. Who are among here? Who are among the people of this world? They don't have pride. So that's why we need to control everything about our pride, mga kaibigan. Because if they do not like to be controlled, our pride, and that's pride, mga kaibigan, it can be resolved to be under associated by Lucifer, mga kaibigan. So, dami po nila. The seven princes of hell is continuing to destruct the institutions was established by God. It's all about the institutions of marriage and the institution of Sabbath, mga kaibigan. They are continuing to be distract among all the we of this universe. Kaya maiingat ho tayong lahat, mga kaibigan, in order for us to understand. Why? So, we are talking about marriage. The marriage itself, mga kaibigan, is established by God, no? The Holy Covenant. But the first murder was committed by the son of Eden and Abe, mga kaibigan. Diba? You read the Bible. So, because there is a lot of preachers out there, pastor, pare, ministro, and etc., I am here to be reiterated what I am reading, mga kaibigan. In order for me to understand, in order for us to understand, I am not the one to satisfy your satisfactory. No, mga kaibigan, because if I am going to be pretend here that I am expert, there is a lot of people right now are listening. So that's why the first marriage was established by God. That is all about Bible. But the Bible itself, mga kaibigan, are talking three things, mga kaibigan. The Bible itself is talking three things accordingly. If we are reading on that kinds of the scriptures and to be applied in ourselves, mga kaibigan, we need to have a strong character to move forward what we are doing in ourselves. So that is all about, mga kaibigan. Three things to be in the Bible. The whole Bible, mga kaibigan. Like for example, Protestant Bible are using for 66 books. And the 31,102 verses approximation, and also 1,189 chapter approximation, and also Protestant Bible, I am talking right now, 680,000 words. I am not expert of those. Even those pastors, pari, and many others. And also the Catholic Church is using for 75 to 79 books. The Orthodox and the Utopian utopian is called a etiquette box, mga kaibigan. So that's why I am here to deliver among all of these things that not to be have a concrete idea to my listeners right now. Bible is talking about three things: blessings, mistakes, and woes. Yung W-O-E is woes. Diba? Blessings is talking and readable by in the Revelation chapter 1 verse 3, mga kaibigan. Blessings is given by the people, mga kaibigan. All the people are reading in the scriptures are blessed. Even those people are listening, using in any instrument, cell phone, laptop, and other applications in the social media, especially social media applications in the different platforms, using their system unit in the computer, mga kaibigan. Using Facebook platform, TikTok, and many others, mga kaibigan, are to be blessed also. Not to be a listener also, mga kaibigan, but we need to do on ourselves. And the second is mistakes. Why God? No, that is all about mistakes. People disconnect and the relationship to God and others are to be separated because of the mistakes. They are all going to follow their own opinion and interests in this life sa mundong ibabaw na ito. That is readable under by the Matthew chapter 22 verse 29, mga kaibigan. And also, the connections to God and relationship must be cut off because human are doing not good things to others. The third is the curse. Woe. That is readable under by the Isaiah chapter 5 verse 10, if I am not mistaken. So that's why, mga kaibigan, there is a lot of things to be heard in our live today, no, mga kaibigan. There is a lot of the religious movements, the church movements around the world, mga kaibigan. Especially, the church was recognized as 14 churches, mga kaibigan, no? Sa buong mundo. Mayroon tayong tinatawag na ecumenism and the ERLA. The ERLA is all about the SDA, mga kaibigan. So that is all the things. And also, to be recognized, the 14 churches around the world, mga kaibigan, and thousands, hundreds of sekta and denominations. So, yon. So that's why, mga kaibigan, I am here para sasagutin ko na lang po lahat to. Medyo matataas, mahaba-haba po yung video natin. It is because we are talking marriage. No? We are talking marriage, mga kaibigan. So that's why, mga kaibigan, no? The Bible does not allow the marriage of the man and woman to be separated by a human also. No? Hindi po pinapayagan ng Biblia na bulagon ang tao. No? Yan po ang sabi ng Bible. But the law of the divine creations and the law of the land, they are contrast to the applications. The law of the land is allowing on that. But in our country, there is no divorce at all. But, if you're not like, yung sabi po ng Biblia, we go back to the marriage because ito po yung the principal foundations of the humanity. Bakit tayo dumadami? Bakit tayo nag-create ng gobyerno? So that's why, marriage. The first institutions and the Sabbath also. So that's why, mga kaibigan, marriage is the biggest foundations and the institutions not to be separated by the governance. Mga kaibigan. So, it's all about the things to be applied. Ang Bible, nagsabi ho. Ang sabi po ng Biblia, ikaw asawa, isubmitar mo yung sarili mo para sa asawa mong lalaki. Ikaw ba na, just love your wife. These two contexts in the Bible, there is hindi po siya pareha ng functions, mga kaibigan. Because Bible itself did not like to command sa mga lalaki. So that's why, mga kaibigan, hindi po nagsasabi ng ganon. Kaya ang sabi ng Biblia, husband, love your wife. Wife, submit yourself to your husband. Ganon lang. Happy wife, happy life, mga kaibigan. Those people are believing to be the perfect marriage, the happy, if we are going to marriage. No, marriage is a problem, mga kaibigan. You know why? If you do not like to ask for that, and then I going to answer. Marriage is a problem if you do not understand what the God's commandments. Kasi, ang sabi ng Diyos, isa po itong kontratang hindi napuputol ng tao, according to the Bible. And even the law itself, the family code of the Philippines, nagsasabi ng forever. Those people are not believing forever. There is a forever if you are going to marriage or marry each other. Mga kaibigan. The forever itself. Ang sabi po ng Diyos, mga kaibigan. So that's why, mga kaibigan, na putol-putol po yung ano natin dito, no? So, the forever itself. When you get into marriage and to be solemnized as solemnizing officer, the forever is yours. Nasa atin na po yung forever. Because accordingly, the civil code or the family code, mga kaibigan, ang sinasabi, it is a permanent contract and permanent union, mga kaibigan. Sino namang nagsasabi na hindi totoo? So that's why, permanent contract and permanent union ang sabi po ng batas, mga kaibigan. So that is about marriage. But in marriage, under the law of God, they do not to be like, or the God itself, they do not like to command to be separated. But in Bible itself, are talking the sacred of marriage. And even the law of the land. The Philippine constitutions, the civil code, or the family code, mga kaibigan, they are talking about that. So that's why, marriage, under of the family code, mga kaibigan, there is hinahayaan po ang tao. Like for example, here in the Philippines, there is no divorce, but there is a nullity of marriage and a legal separations. So, dito na po yung magka-come up. A legal separations, according to the law, in the family code, mga kaibigan, yan ho, mga kaibigan. A legal separations is not all about to stop a connections or the existence of our marriage. If we are going to file a petitions for legal separations. Kasi ito po yung tanong, magkapareho lang ba? Hindi. Nullity of marriage is not the same with the legal separation. Legal separations, the existence of marriage is always there. You are not both or the husband and wife to be filing illegal separations and then granted by the court to be remarried again. It is not allowed because your marriage is to be existent, no? Existing pa siya. Hindi pa napuputol. But nullity of marriage is null. Mga kaibigan, parang hindi siya but you are considered if your petition to nullity of marriage is to be granted by court, and then you are allowed to be remarried again according to the court. According to the law, if the judge, a presiding judge, to be filed in your petitions of nullity of marriage are granted by the court, and then you are remarry again, no? Especially Sir Bonaris, JB Torques, and Yan ho mga kaibigan, ang dami pong nagsasabi ng ganun. No? Kasi sinasagot ko na lang po dito, once again and for all, mga kaibigan. Kasi sasagutin ko na lang po ito lahat. Bibihira lang ho tayo magla-live dito. So I am so seldom to getting live in my Facebook page, mga kaibigan. I am only a facilitator here. I'm very much happy. Big shout out all my followers, mga kaibigan. Thank you so much to all of you. So, yan po mga kaibigan. Thank you so much. No, especially we are talking about that, no, about marriage, because it is a principal foundations in our humanity. Yan ho mga kaibigan. And also, those people are asking about yung matagal na ho na sila po'y nagsasama, you are also exempted by the marriage license according to the Article 34 of the Family Code. So, ganun na lang ho mga kaibigan, we need to ask or you need to ask a certain requirements. Go to your civil city registrar or the civil municipal registrar, mga kaibigan. For that requirements, if you are at least 5 years, according to the Article 34 of the Family Code of the Philippines, you are exemption or the exempted of the marriage license accordingly. I think, no, for me, I am not sure, the barangay certifications, birth certificate, affidavit of cohabitations, and sinumar. Ganun lang po mga kaibigan. Try to ask more requirements para naman po yung mga matatagal na nagli-live-in dyan. So, that's why mga kaibigan, a legal separations to be given by the Article 55 to 63, if I'm not mistaken, in the Family Code, and also in the Article 36 of the Family Code, mga kaibigan, is the nullity of marriage. If you are going to file a nullity of marriage, if you do not like to be lasting, to be wedded by the second coming of Jesus Christ for your marriage, mind you, nagagalit ang Diyos dyan, mga kaibigan. So that's why those people are asking like that, no? I am not one. Balik-balik kung dyan ako ni. Kidaghan maminaw dire niya. No, especially happy tamban. Yes, ang sarap ng tamban, Sir Bonaris, but after my operations, because by the way mga kaibigan, itong tamban na to during the time in Binuling, masyadong no? Daghan ba? So that's why nagdala ako sa Bukidnon before ng almost 5 boxes, no? Yung mga tamban na akong gibulad, and also in Kumbal. Yan ho mga kaibigan. Thank you so much mga kaibigan. No, patuloy ho tayo kasi napuputol po yung tamban-tamban ni Sir Bonaris na to. So, ganun na lang ho, no? Pag sinasabi po natin, before I go to sleep mga kaibigan during the night, ay ako po'y nagbabasa ng, I'm not to memorize all the things in the Bible, but I read also. Because I do not like to be memorized for those people who are entrusted by God, the 40 authors in the Bible, no? Yung nagsusulat ng ganun. And also mga kaibigan, yung tamban-tamban ni Sir Bonaris, daghan kayo na sa samal sa una. When I was in Binuling since 2014 to 2015, mga kaibigan, no? Daghan. Ako ang gibulad na. So that's why mga kaibigan, so I hope, no, nakakaintindi naman siguro kayo ng no, I'm not fluent to deliver all the things that I have here, mga kaibigan. I only to reiterate some informations and to be read by this among all mga kaibigan from the Bible and everything mga kaibigan. Also mga kaibigan, may nagtatanong ho dito, para isahan na lang po mga kaibigan, baka magtatampo po yung natin, mga followers na nagtatanong. I think you are a criminology. To be concise, to be compressed at all mga kaibigan, yung tanong mo po, felony, basic naman yun, no? Pero, ganon mga kaibigan, felony is all about the violations under of the revised penal code, no? Is an act or omission. under of the violations of the Revised Penal Code or the RPC. The crime is an act or omissions punishable by special law, like for example, Republic Act 9262, 7610, and many others. And also mga kaibigan, pangatlo ho, yung sinasabi nating mga barangay ordinance, city ordinance, municipal ordinance, provincial ordinance is all about the infractions of law. Yan mga kaibigan, that is all about the infractions of law. The violations committed is under of the provincial ordinance, barangay ordinance, city ordinance, and municipal ordinance. Yan ho mga kaibigan, and also those questions, yung pati naman yung gira-gira na yan, sa Middle East, tinatanong ho nila sa akin. According to my readings, according to my research mga kaibigan, why the US, accordingly, no? Why the US are, bakit niya ina-attack itong mga country na ito sa Middle East? As far as my reading is concerned mga kaibigan I am not expert here to deliver these things. But in order to fulfill, to deliver, to distribute, to reiterate this mga kaibigan, it is not based for my opinion. It is based on those established agreement or the treaty. According to the Treaty of 1968 in the nuclear. Yan ho mga kaibigan, sasagutin po natin yun. Yan. Under of the 1968 Treaty of the Nuclear Proliferations, only 5 countries, no, mga biggest countries mga kaibigan, are allowed to develop and to hold or mag-develop ng daghang mga nuclear weapons or the nuclear arsenal. Ito po yung United States of America, China, Russia, France, and United Kingdom under a signatory Israel, North Korea, India, and I do not know the others. So that's why other countries among all of that, mga kaibigan, they do not allowed to develop a nuclear weapon. Accordingly, not according me, just to read a Treaty of 1968. That is my answer for you, my brother. So, that is under of the 1968 Treaty of Nuclear Proliferations. That is all about yung mga hidwa-hidwaan na yan sa Middle East, ganun, no, mga kaibigan. I think, yan po ang pinakapunot dulo dyan. So, it is not all about the things that I have to deliver to be satisfied all of you here, mga kaibigan. Kasi, I am not expert to be pretend. Because USA, mga kaibigan, is developing a submarine missiles, no, nuclear arsenal. In this submarine, US have developed or has developing nuclear weapons in advance. It called it Trident 2 D5. No, mga kaibigan, it's all about 8 to 12 to 24 warheads in one. Yan o mga kaibigan, USA is developing for submarine, even yung mga 5 countries na yan, nagde-develop yan ng mga nuclear arsenal nila. So, yan lang po ang aking sagot, is very concise and target to the beyond of the target, mga kaibigan. So, tamban-tamban ni Sir Bunaris. So, thank you so much all of you here, especially all my followers around the world. Thank you so much for your, mga kaibigan, for your listenings, especially, I am not expert here, especially my followers in United States of America, Russia, China, India, and many others in the Middle East country. Thank you so much. Those people, they do not like to understand also in, mga kaibigan, even the Quran is to be sacred, the marriage, mga kaibigan, no? And the surah, no? Surah 30 and ayat 21. The marriage is merciful, the marriage is loving, and the marriage is emotional, peaceful in life. Yan po ang sabi ng Quran. So, iba po yun sa kanila, di ba? In Quran, yung chapter sa atin sa Bible is considered